again for joining us again today for Fangirls. Today we're going to be talking about Little Women Couples Retreat, and we're going to touch a little bit on Spouse House, the last show, girl. But let's start out with Little Women Couples Retreat. First of all, Matt.
Matt. Okay, let's just tell the story first. So Todd was struggling.
I mean, I
thought he was gonna die.
I did too. I was nervous. You would have sworn I was there. I was sweating, doing no, help him.
It was ridiculous.
Help him.
They was trying to get him on the boat, and like his, what is it called?
The
life jacket was like going over. He was
just
through
sinking
it.
in the
sinking. He couldn't barely get up.
I know the little boat was. Oh my
Matt
God.
was just like, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Well, and that was even before Matt got to see
and
it.
so like he was there the whole time complaining. So anyway, he was just like, that's not. Someone needs to help him. Like I don't want him.
And Christy was nervous.
And
everybody was
nervous.
afraid.
And once they got all the way out to the boat to where they were supposed to be doing the paragliding thing, like he just couldn't step up. He couldn't get out. He couldn't do any of it.
And I felt bad.
They finally allowed him to go back to the shore, but they stopped so far out that he still was gonna need help getting up there.
Yes.
And Matt took off his shirt, looking like
Baywatch. He said,
looked crazy, but the fact of the matter was that he was thinking about somebody else and somebody
other than himself.
Safety.
Yes.
And so that was good for him.
Todd coming back. This is making me uncomfortable. Why is there only one person helping him out? This is bothering me. It's still deep. It's still deep where he's at. There you go, Matt. Get it on out there. There you go. Well, we're gonna make good guy out of Matt as yet.
I can't believe Matt come from being the outcast of the group to the guy who always wanted to help everybody out.
Yeah, like he's Mr. Baywatch. I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see it with my own eyes.
I was glad to see that because that is not Matt.
No,
Matt usually don't give a crap about anybody else.
But he went out there and he helped Todd and he helped him get up to where he needed to be, and it was really nice.
Now I want to talk about the fact that Jasmine really wants a baby so bad.
She really does.
She does.
David is just not ready.
Well, David, I think he's afraid. I think he's afraid of what the baby.
I think he's scared that they're going to have a little baby, and he doesn't want the child to go through what he had to go through.
But they've got support, and it's
I
so
know.
different.
I mean, I see where he's coming from at the same time. I see as he's been through it, and he knows what it's like.
But
he doesn't want a child to have to maybe go through something like that.
I don't know.
But I don't know. I think,
look at them. They're living a really good life, and they should give that chance for their child. But I was really glad, and that was so romantic, the way that he and Todd both decided to
do the remarry thing.
It was nice. Ask him to marry him again.
And
it
the
was
little
so
back set up
sweet.
and everything.
It was so sweet. It was. Now, you know what? Andrea, Lord, she was all up in Chris's stuff. She was screaming and yelling.
All up on the couch. She was this far from the man's face, and I was like, she's a firecracker. That's
she knows she was ready to let it down.
She was talking to another man when she was pregnant.
That's the night.
That's
You
what
over there, the bitches, the night you're the kids, the night you're the kids.
Poor Hassani, he just sitting there looking like, well, what's happening?
Like, what do you do in a situation like that?
I know. I'm like, she looked like she could have ripped Chris's neck off and threw it on the ground.
She was just gonna I don't know.
It was
horrible.
rough.
She
was rough.
She was upset, and I guess she does have the right to be some.
Yeah, but she keeps going back to the situation.
At this time, if you're gonna make it work, you're gonna make it work.
You
gotta forget about the past. But if you can't forget about the past, which I know is easier said than done.
Right.
But if you just cannot get over it, it's time to move forward because this is gonna be a never-ending cycle.
It is. Now, as far as Tanya, I don't understand.
Tanya is starting to really rub me the wrong way.
I don't understand what's going on with her.
And we're ready to be together, and
I want to be married, and I want a ring, and now she's acting all sideways.
Everything he does is no good.
I mean, she's acting all kind of sideways nowadays.
And I feel bad for her because he was like, I'm saying we and us, you saying
me and I.
And it's just like,
and then she cussing him out over stuff about the TV.
The TV, he said, what's funny is we sat there and argued about the TV, and then 2 seconds later, you were still asleep. Like, either way, you was gonna go to sleep. You just wanted it your way.
She wanted something. She does. I really
Everything
see.
has got, it's her way or the highway, and
that's
ain't
not
right.
how it works. You gotta work
Current,
together.
I just say pack your bags and go on, cause I ain't buy
Because
Tanya.
it's too much. Tanya is just.
We ain't got
Maybe
time for
she
that.
really
Just
doesn't
be
want it.
alone.
And then talking about he ain't the right one.
And then
Why
don't
are
let
you
me with
doing
nobody.
this? I'm like, come on, girl.
She done worked my last nerves with this. Like,
I just don't
go
get it.
somewhere.
I don't understand what she's doing. And then to go on, I think honestly, Amanda and Jordan have the best relationship
They're
out of
doing their
everybody.
best right now with everything.
I mean, and it's just really a nice thing. Some of you gotta get your stuff together and figure it out. You know, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Now let's move on to Spouse House. You know, this week, just like every other week, there's a lot of crazy going on, and it's just getting
I'm
wild.
tired of Tom. Let me just go ahead and say that Tom, I don't like you very much.
Right now,
Getting
he's
on
tripping.
my nerves. Every time a new woman walk in that house, she the one.
She
There she go. Every time if somebody new walks in that
Girl.
house, you try to pick them all up, and then you realize that.
I don't know what.
I just want to know what everybody's idea was to embarrass the women that were on the stage that night.
Well, first of all, I'm a little pissed off.
Scott knew he
Scott.
was, like-
Scott. He been since day one. I want her. I love her. I want to marry her. She's a great person. And she's it. And all of a sudden, he'll start talking trash. Now, I do believe it's probably because his parents were not on the page. They were
his
not.
parents
having-
was like,
No.
no. And ever
Yeah.
since then, he was like, no, to her. And then had the nerve to get up and say that long speech. And then,
girl.
and then somebody, this is just not the right time.
But that
you
didn't
could have
even-
whispered that to me on the side,
But
bro.
wait a minute. He said he'd been dealing with feeling this way for 3-4 days.
He a
What-
damn lie.
At what point could he not have told her that before he had her thinking she was getting ready to get proposed
Right.
to? And then even after that, when she was talking about, well, we can still keep working, he's over there talking all this trash to Jimmy about her. I'm like, what's going on? Really, dude? Come on now. And then Tom trying to propose to Michelle.
And then talking about
No,
Ashley Lauren.
I'm like, who wants to have a proposal like that? Come on now, who wants that? Nobody. You know, I'm just waiting for next week. Next week looks like it's gonna be off the chart. Everybody's coming back.
That was the worst proposal I've ever seen in my life.
Yes, and everybody's coming back next week, and it looked like everybody getting ready to go buck wild. I cannot wait till next week. So, you know, it comes to that part of the show when we get to talk about the things that fans say on social media.
Okay.
I want to use one of Reality B's ones today. She said, Tom stood up and talking about, maybe I screwed things up. Maybe I'm the problem. And she says, me. Ding, ding, ding.
It is.
Hello?
The problem is Tom. Like
Tom
every
is
time.
tripping.
So
Revelation light bulb.
And King Shantae still confused about why Tanya begged for a ring, but doesn't want to get married anymore.
I don't even know if she ever really wanted to. I think it was just something to do.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll
It's just
see
too
what
much
happens,
going on.
'cause
Too
she's
much.
all over the place and it's annoying.
It is. I don't know what's going on with Tanya, but I hope they get it figured out. You know, guys, we cannot wait to see what's happening next week. Thanks for tuning in again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next week. Peace.